following is a paid presentation for Impact Solutions.
It's a big surprise. When I first got it, I thought, well, it's just another driver. But once I started hitting it on the driving range, I started liking it, then I started using it every day, and it's really improved my game.
With this club, you almost want to line up as though you were getting up on the center at such a natural feel. You want to do like that, and gosh, you know you're going to hit it good.
Without a doubt, that's got to be the furthest drive I've ever had. That Fiberspeed, that thing's awesome.
God, right after impact, I look up and the ball's hanging in the air about 10 to 15 yards farther.
It is weird though, to suddenly hit a ball so much further with no effort, or no additional effort. You really do wonder, you know, where it came from.
Hi everybody, I'm Charlie Jones. Get ready to launch your golf game into an entirely new orbit as we take a look at a phenomenal new piece of golf equipment. It's going to add from 15 to 40 yards to your tee shot and give you more accuracy. And I have the personal guarantee of this man, Buddy Shelton, that it will take at least 8 strokes off of your game. And he should know, because Buddy may well have the most amazing tee shot in the world today.
Come on, Charlie. You've seen me play, and I think you're putting that too mildly.
Well, and as you can see, Buddy is one of the more humble golfers around today. But seriously, stay tuned as Buddy and I take the anxiety out of your tee shot and put a whole lot more distance into your drive. And as crazy as that may sound, it's guaranteed. From Binks Forest Country Club in beautiful Palm Beach, Florida, certainly one of the most difficult and spectacular courses in America today, welcome to The Longest Drive. Joining me, former PGA Touring Pro, world-renowned PGA teaching professional and golf entertainer, Buddy Shelton. Also joining us, sports legend Larry Bird, NFL MVP Roman Gabriel, two-time baseball MVP superstar Gary Carter, LPGA Tour winner Marlene Floyd, and world long drive champion Karl Woodward. All this and a whole lot more on The Longest Drive. In all of golf, the tee shot is without a doubt the most difficult and frustrating shot to master.
Not just frustrating, embarrassing. Embarrassing's the word, and it doesn't need to be. But the bad part about it, it sets the stage for the whole day. Got to get off that tee.
Boy, that's true.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right, Buddy. Buddy, by many accounts, may just have the best tee shot in golf today. He was a PGA touring professional for 12 years. He is recognized as one of the leading PGA teaching professionals in the game today. You hold more than 80 clinics. You have more than 10,000 students a year. He is probably best known, though, for his phenomenal golf exhibition that he performs all over the world. Buddy, that's unbelievable. Why do you do it?
Well, first of all, it's fun to me, but more importantly, I enjoy entertaining people.
But you make it look so easy.
It is easy. You know, if you got a natural smooth swing and incorporate that with the golf equipment that'll help you, then it does wonders.
But now here's the real challenge. You promised a great tee shot to the rest of us.
I can do that. And, you know, I've been around golf for probably 25 years professionally, and there's been a lot of breakthroughs in the golf game. And this is one of the most fantastic breakthroughs that I've ever seen. This Fiberspeed 2000 is going to do wonders for people's golf game, and I believe it's the wave of the future.
Wave, I'd call that a wiggle, and when golfers see that, they're going to panic.
No, not panic. It's going to scare them to death, okay? But the technology that has gone into this fiberglass is going to give them more control and more power than a stiff shaft's ever done in their history.
All right, show me how it works.
Now, this is my favorite part. Take that old steel driver of yours.
Okay.
I'll move my golf bag. This is the simple part. We just prove it in action. I just want you to take your regular steel driver.
All right.
Just aim it down the middle. Don't worry about the water and let her rip.
Would you move your shadow back for me, Pro?
That's always a big excuse.
Yes.
It's a big excuse.
That's about average for me.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. The
maybe
distance,
200?
Yeah, the distance not bad. You're up close to 200.
Yeah.
The thing that scares me a little bit about that is the water came close to coming in play.
Yes,
right?
I do this. I do this.
Okay, you let it get away to the right a little bit. All right, now let's just change clubs.
Okay.
We'll go to the new Fiberspeed 2000. Now the key here is I don't want you to try to force it or change it. I want the same swing so we can analyze it.
Do I have to wait on that wiggle?
No. That club is designed so that that club head's going to be in that hitting area at exactly the right time.
Oh, yes! Whoa!
Oh, looky here.
Man, I got 40 more yards.
Only problem with that shot is you knocked it past our marker. Okay? Fantastic shot. And you know the thing I liked? The water didn't even come into play. The fade that you had didn't even come close to turning toward that water.
And it just jumped off of the club head.
Oh yeah, we've got the power built right into the shaft with the same swing that you had. And the interesting thing about it, I love it. I put it in anybody's hand and get the same response every time.
And Buddy, in just a moment, we're going to watch some folks that you just might know that have put this club in their hands for the first time. Basketball legend Larry Bird, football legend Roman Gabriel, baseball legend Gary Carter, and LPGA golf legend Marlene Floyd started a round of golf earlier this morning. And to help us get a clear picture of the kind of difference that the Fiberspeed 2000 can make, we've asked them to play the front nine with their old driver and the back nine with the Fiberspeed 2000. And we'll get back to them in just a few minutes. But right now, let's get to the secret of this phenomenal new club. And we'll begin by taking a look at the evolution of the driver itself. The driver made his first appearance way back in the 1500s. That's when golf was first getting started in Scotland. And these first drivers were made from single limbs of hardwood trees. They called them long noses because they looked like they had big old snouts. In the 1600s, the driver was broken in two parts, the head and the shaft. The head was persimmon, the shaft was hickory, and had a wonderful feel and flexibility. Unfortunately, it was hard to make these clubs with any consistency. In fact, they routinely had to go through 5,000 pieces of wood to get two shafts to match. So much for the trees. Steel finally came along in the 1930s. Easy to make consistent, but lightness, flexibility, and feel were long gone. Well, the answer to that has been the most recent discovery, today's graphite shafts. Lightness, better flexibility, and a step backwards towards the wonderful feel of those old hickory shafts. So, Buddy, up to this point in time, the shafts have been steel and graphite.
That's right, Charlie. Steel and graphite, and now we've come up with a totally new dimension. We've got fiberglass, and different than any other fiberglass, it's laid in long strands so that it builds up a lot of power and winds up and throws that club into that hitting area at exactly the time we need it to get the most energy we can get out of the shaft.
Well, I know that the fiberglass will flex, but don't steel and graphite also flex?
It does, and let's relate it to something else. Pole vaulters got up to 15 feet with their steel poles, right? But when they went to fiberglass, they picked up another 5 feet.
So it's the same kind of a catapult effect?
That's right, and just like the pole vaulter, when he runs down there and puts all that weight on that fiberglass pole and flexes that thing, he is loading the shaft. And that's what we do by taking the proper balance with this head and with these long strands of fiberglass. We weight that thing so that it loads that shaft. And the amazing thing is it all comes right back to that ball at the exact perfect timing to give maximum energy and power to get that distance.
All right, let's talk about those other shafts for a second. How do they compare to the Fiberspeed 2000?
Well, a steel shaft and a graphite shaft, unfortunately, the stiffness of it allows the club head to react too soon. And so when the man's halfway down, the club head starts passing the shaft. Two things happen. Club head gets offline, all right, closes, opens, and most of all, the club head starts slowing down because it's already past kind of the fulcrum part of the swing. With the fiberglass, basically what we've got, it lays back like this until it gets in the hitting area. It's loaded and ready to fire, and when it releases, exact proper timing, and we've got probably more power than you'll ever see with steel or graphite.
This whole idea, though, of the whip and the flex, is it hard to control? I worry about that.
No, and this is the part I like. You made a statement earlier that the club was forgiving to you. When a person who's got a steel shaft or a graphite driver is fairly firm, they come into the ball with the face closed, all of a sudden they're going to hook the ball and find themselves in the left rough. Just the opposite, if they hit it in the heel with the face open, the thing's going to go to the right rough. So basically what we've got here with the Fiberspeed 2000, which is really the neat aspect of it, it comes in there closed just like any other club occasionally because you've mishit it, but as the ball touches the club, the torque in it allows the club to square back up because of the softness. That's the nature of the shaft. Same way if the heel's wide open and you hit it in this manner, the toe will close slightly because of the torque, and it takes off that 40-yard slice, takes you out of this water, and puts it 20 yards.
So, Buddy, the bottom line here is that the ball goes further with more accuracy, and if you miss-hit the ball, the club is a lot more forgiving.
That says it all, Charlie. And with those things, that is the 8 to 10 shots I told you I was going to save you.
Well, now, I might buy 4 or 5 around, but how do you get to 8?
Well, let me explain it to you. If I can keep you out of those woods and keep you from OB, I've saved you 3 or 4 shots right there. Also, if I can give you a little more distance off the tee, now you're hitting that 7-iron to the green, and it's easier to make par than hitting a 4-iron to the green.
That's a couple more, that's 6.
Right. And watch this. I'm going to keep you out of that water because you ain't got that fade you used to have.
Right.
And every time you reach in the water to get that ball out, that's 2 shots.
Well, that's at least 8. All right, you're making a believer out of me.
Right.
Right now, let's move to the driving range where some folks have a Fiberspeed 2000 in their hands for the very first time.
This is great. Dead straight, right up the middle. Great club. That was a great surprise. As I've never picked the golf club up before, never seen it, never heard of it, and just putting a brand new piece of equipment in your hands, you really don't know what to think, you're skeptical. And I would say when I was hitting the ball flush, which you can always tell as a golfer, you know those things, I was probably hitting the ball 15 to 20 yards further. And a lot more accuracy as well. And you're always skeptical picking up something for the first time, but I'm very, very impressed, surprised, and can't wait to get my hands on one and play with it.
Well, it was very amazing because I just haven't been able to hit my driver all season, and all of a sudden I get out here and I'm knocking about probably 190 after about 3 or 4 drives.
Must be the glove because it's the same old me.
Well, that didn't go straight, but it went.
How far?
I don't know, but very far. And I liked it. It was very forgiving and felt like a feather.
Tried it this morning, and I probably picked up about 15 to 20 yards on my drives, which would be worth a lot of money on a golf course. When I hit it the first time, it was just right. It was just, when I went right through it, hit a good ball, it was long, it was straight, it was what I wish I could do every time.
Where do I get one?
I'm trying to buy one right now, and they won't sell me one.
Well, I just tried it for the first time, and I think it just put on about 30 or 40 yards. Really hit it hard. Really goes. I've never seen anything, just really put it out that flat. Really is nice. It feels good in your hand.
Whoa! It's a very good club. I'm an old-fashioned guy, and I don't like change. I play with the same clubs for a long time. I never thought I would even try into the drive. It's the first time I ever tried into the drive. I like it a lot.
World Long Drive Champion Karl Woodward.
I hold 2 world records. One is overall distance, 396. The other is sort of impact-to-impact carry distance of 358. A couple of weeks ago, I'd been with the Fiberspeed maybe for about a week, practiced a lot with it, and just a regular round of golf hit 423, which was just unbelievable. I mean, the guys I was playing with were so upset. They were not happy people.
Introducing the Impact Solutions Fiberspeed 2000, a phenomenal breakthrough. This radical new technology will add 15 to 40 yards to your tee shot, make it more accurate, and take 8 or more strokes off your game, guaranteed. Designer engineer Paul Roy spent years developing a better golf shaft, and his discovery, the Fiberspeed 2000 shaft, a patented vertically laid fiberglass composite, is so much better that it promises to make all other shafts virtually obsolete. Here's why. Most shafts, steel or composite, behave like this. During the downswing, the shaft flexes. But due to its stiffness, the shaft unflexes too early, reducing club head speed and robbing you of distance. The Fiberspeed 2000 shaft is completely different. The fiberglass shaft flexes much more in the downswing, loading extra energy. Then, as the shaft nears the ball hitting area, like a whip, it unloads this extra power at the perfect time, bringing the head square and exploding the ball 15 to 40 yards farther. And the Fiberspeed 2000 is more accurate. More accurate because the precisely timed flex design of the shaft makes sure the club head is square with the ball, regardless of how hard you swing. More accurate because the shaft in motion becomes twice as strong as steel, giving you more control, just the opposite of how you'd think a flexing shaft might perform. And amazingly more accurate because the Fiberspeed 2000 actually pulls in hooked or sliced shots. When ordinary metal or composite clubs hit the ball in a closed or open position, their stiff torque resists head rotation and you hook or slice. But when the Fiberspeed 2000 is hit closed or open, the highly responsive shaft rotates at impact, absorbing the off-axis hit and dramatically reducing your hook or slice away from the water and out of the rough.
I try every golf club that's been made. People usually send them to me, and to me the Fiberspeed's the only one I had a lot of confidence in.
The harder you hit the ball with a Fiberspeed, the stiffer the shaft goes. It's that simple. The club head will never pass your hands at impact. It just loads so well, and when it unloads at the bottom, it unloads dead straight.
It's fantastic the way it just moves the ball. It just explodes off the club head whenever you make a decent swing at it. And I've got my enthusiasm back for golf.
When I put the club into people's hands, there's an immediate reaction of distance. Oh, I didn't think I could hit it that far, because most people think they hit it farther than they really do. And when you put this in the hands, they finally hit it where they think they should be hitting it. That's a big difference for most of my students.
To discover the magic that Fiberspeed can bring to your golf game, just call the toll-free number on the screen. The Fiberspeed that you'll receive is a custom club. Head, shaft, and grip are fitted to your personal requirements by Series 5 Golf, one of the finest professional club makers in the country. In this special television offer, you'll also receive Buddy Shelton's sensational natural swing video, which includes a special section by tour professional Marlene Floyd on the secrets of power hitting for women. The complete package, custom driver and video, a $395 value, is yours right now for just $199.95. Remember, 15 to 40 yards on your drive and 8 strokes off your game guaranteed. If you're not satisfied in any way, just return the club within 30 days for a full refund. Get ready for a new dimension in golf technology. Call now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-257-6663. You'll receive the custom-built Fiberspeed 2000 and the Buddy Shelton Natural Swing Video, a $395 value for only $199.95 plus shipping. If you wish to pay by check, please have your account number ready for the operator. Step up to a new dimension in golf excitement. Call 1-800-257-6663 right now.
No, he's not able to hit the tee shot for you on all the shots. You got to hit some tee shots.
Yeah, we'll play hard.
Whoa. We give you a mulligan.
Come on, baby. No mulligans on this hole?
Nice ball, Larry.
Thank you.
This bowling alley that we're hitting down tightens up.
You're watching highlights of the front 9 here at Binks Forest, our fabulous foursome. Remember, on the front side, we asked them to use their old driver, and on the back side, the Fiberspeed 2000. Now, we'll be getting to them in just a moment when they finish up the 17th. But first, Buddy, we've talked about the Fiberspeed 2000 shaft. What about the rest of the club?
Good question, Charlie. The whole club's a custom-made club. And when you make a custom-made club, you got to worry about grip, shaft, and head. The head's very important. We've gotten away from the oversized head, because air resistance problem slows it down a little bit. Maybe the head's too big, people catch it in the toe a lot. Perfect mid-size head, but more important than that, the weighting. The weight's got to be exactly right to get this shaft to flex on the way down and unload at precisely the right time in the hitting area.
Now, since it's a custom-made club, when you order the club, there are some questions that you have to be ready to answer.
So basically, we're talking about a couple of simple questions: glove size, handicap, what do you hit from the 150 marker?
Buddy, the Fiberspeed 2000 may be the ultimate driver, but what are we going to do about the other half of the equation? That's the golfer who is hanging on to the other end of the driver. What are we going to do about him or her?
It's a good point, Charlie. See, I personally believe that golf is a simple game made hard by people. And you've seen my smooth swing. I try to just say it's natural. Unfortunately, when we're talking about natural and what some people tell you to do, you look at this. First of all, we take this grip, we want the hand on top, but we want this little V facing this elbow over here or whatever, and we turn it over, and then they tell you to take this hand and put it over here like you're riding a Harley Davidson, right? And then we want that left arm straight, and we want the right arm tucked to the hip, and don't forget the left knee needs to be behind the ball slightly with the right knee tucked in. Now, you following all this,
Yes, I'm following.
Right? Okay, so we get it in here, and now let's get that all-important head down, eye on the ball move. And we've got it here, and somehow or another, from this position, they want me to take the club back straight, good shoulder turn, hit down, and release. And not the greatest release in the world, Charlie. That's not a natural golf swing. You've seen me hit balls, you've seen my swing is natural. The club's going to help the people, but I'd like to throw in a little extra help. We're going to give them a video talking about my natural golf swing and my natural techniques. And I believe along with this club and that video, it's going to do wonders for the game.
So it comes together as a package?
Sure. We're just going to throw one in there with every driver we ship out.
Well, Buddy's been working with me along with his natural swing, and it really does work. It really smooths things out.
Thank you.
But right now, let's just smooth ourselves to the other side of the golf course, and we'll join our fabulous foursome. Remember, on the front side, we had them playing with their old driver, and on the back side, the Fiberspeed 2000. Now, while it's still fresh in your mind, what is the difference between the Fiberspeed 2000 and your old driver?
Well, to me, Charlie, I felt a lot more comfortable and confident over the ball. And really, the Fiberspeed had a great feel, and I was able to hit the ball a lot further.
What I like about it, Gary, is that with my old driver, when I cut the ball, it goes way out of bounds. With this, I hit it more accurate. If I do hit it with a little cut on it, it ends up in the rough or right next to the fairway.
Well, you did that today, that's for sure.
And for me, usually when I try to hit the ball too hard, I hook it. And I tried to hit this one awfully hard, and it just went longer and straighter. And what do all women and weaker players want but distance and accuracy?
I know when I first come out after not having played much like playing today, I have a little trouble struggling keeping the ball in the fairway, whereas with this Fiber 2000, the ball seemed to just go, think it, right down the middle, and I certainly appreciate it, and doggone, I love this driver.
Marlene is the only professional golfer in the group. What have you noticed today?
Well, Charlie, most of all I noticed that Gary Carter came from about a 20 handicapper to an 8 with this driver on the back 9. He straightened out so much. He swings real hard at the ball. The harder he swung at it, the longer and the straighter it went. Where Larry Bird and Roman Gabriel are both very smooth swingers. When they swung smooth, it went straight, and when they ripped at it, it went long and straight. So there was definitely a difference.
All right, Marlene, thanks for the report. We'll catch up with you again right after you finish the 18th.
World Long Drive Champion Karl Woodward.
I hold 2 world records. One is overall distance, 396. The other sort of impact to impact carry distance of 358. A couple of weeks ago, I'd been with the Fiberspeed maybe for about a week, practiced a lot with it, and just a regular round of golf hit 423, which was just unbelievable. I mean, the guys I was playing with were so upset. They were not happy people.
Introducing the Impact Solutions Fiberspeed 2000, a phenomenal breakthrough. This radical new technology will add 15 to 40 yards to your tee shot, make it more accurate, and take 8 or more strokes off your game guaranteed. Designer engineer Paul Roy spent years developing a better golf shaft, and his discovery, the Fiberspeed 2000 shaft, a patented vertically laid fiberglass composite, is so much better that it promises to make all other shafts virtually obsolete. Here's why. Most shafts, steel or composite, behave like this. During the downswing, the shaft flexes. But due to its stiffness, the shaft unflexes too early, reducing club head speed and robbing you of distance. The Fiberspeed 2000 shaft is completely different. The fiberglass shaft flexes much more in the downswing, loading extra energy. Then, as the shaft nears the ball-hitting area, like a whip, it unloads this extra power at the perfect time, bringing the head square and exploding the ball 15 to 40 yards farther. And the Fiberspeed 2000 is more accurate. More accurate because the precisely timed flex design of the shaft makes sure the club head is square with the ball, regardless of how hard you swing. More accurate because the shaft in motion becomes twice as strong as steel, giving you more control, just the opposite of how you'd think a flexing shaft might perform. And amazingly more accurate because the Fiberspeed 2000 actually pulls in hooked or sliced shots. When ordinary metal or composite clubs hit the ball in a closed or open position, their stiff torque resists head rotation and you hook or slice. But when the Fiberspeed 2000 is hit closed or open, the highly responsive shaft rotates at impact, absorbing the off-axis hit and dramatically reducing your hook or slice away from the water and out of the rough.
I think it's a breakthrough for me because I've never had a driver like it, and I've never seen one like it. I've had drivers where I can hit a long ways, but I didn't know where it was going to go. With the Fiberspeed, I still get the distance and accuracy now.
Bottom line, amazing shaft, absolutely. Distance, I've told everybody, it's the longest shaft in the world, and it'll increase your accuracy tremendously.
The guy in the street is forced into believing that boron is better, graphite is better, titanium is better, this, and this. At the end of the day, you've got to sort it out for yourself. Somebody's got to tell you the truth eventually. And if I had to put my hand on my heart and say it, I would say Fiberspeed is the number one, without doubt. It's going to give you the extra length, consistency, accuracy. I mean, it's like a magic wand, effectively. And it is to me, anyway.
To discover the magic that Fiberspeed can bring to your golf game, just call the toll-free number on the screen. The Fiberspeed that you'll receive is a custom club. Head, shaft, and grip are fitted to your personal requirements by Series 5 Golf, one of the finest professional club makers in the country. In this special television offer, you'll also receive Buddy Shelton's sensational natural swing video, which includes a special section by tour professional Marlene Floyd on the secrets of power hitting for women. The complete package, custom driver and video, a $395 value, is yours right now for just $199.95. Remember, 15 to 40 yards on your drive and 8 strokes off your game guaranteed. If you're not satisfied in any way, just return the club within 30 days for a full refund. Get ready for a new dimension in golf technology. Call now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-257-6663. You'll receive the custom-built Fiberspeed 2000 and the Buddy Shelton Natural Swing video, a $395 value for only $199.95 plus shipping. If you wish to pay by check, please have your account number ready for the operator. Step up to a new dimension in golf excitement. Call 1-800-257-6663 right now.
Well, we're back, and Buddy, our fabulous foursome, has completed the 18th. Marlene, how do the scores compare between the front side and the back side?
Charlie, it was tremendous. These guys improved 8 shots from the front 9 to the back 9. We didn't have all the lost balls in the woods. We didn't need as many mulligans. It was tremendous.
And Gary, I think it was you and I improved the 8. That's why we were able to come back.
That's right. Came back from being down. You bet.
You were good, but not that good.
Not some money.
So, Marlene, what is the bottom line on the Fiberspeed 2000 driver?
Oh, I think the bottom line is anybody, no matter what their handicap is, can improve with this driver. Whether you be a low handicapper, mid, or a high handicapper, you're going to hit the ball longer, you're going to hit it straighter, you're going to see tremendous results, as we did with 8 shots on the back 9.
An 8-shot difference. That's fantastic, buddy.
Oh, it is, Charlie, and it's a typical Fiberspeed 2000 situation. Basically, you've got the guys getting a little extra distance, but they've got that control they need, and Marlene found that extra distance she wanted.
So congratulations to the fabulous foursome. A great round of golf. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks a lot, Charlie.
Thank you, Gary.
And Buddy, I'd like to thank you for sharing this amazing new golf breakthrough with us today.
Thanks, Charlie. It's been a real pleasure being with you. And let me just say one more thing before we go. I've been around golf a long time, and I've seen a lot of fads come and go in the game. The Fiberspeed 2000 is definitely here to stay, and I think it's the wave of the future. And if a person will just use this club, they're going to save strokes, and it's that simple.
I agree with you. I'd like to take this time to thank our very special guests, Larry Bird, Roman Gabriel, Gary Carter, and Marlene Floyd, for helping us to get the picture of this remarkable new golf club. And I would just like to add my own experience. I play a lot of golf. I love to play golf, and I think that it's every golfer's dream to find something as simple as changing your driver that will help your game. Well, this has certainly happened to me. I'm hitting out there a lot further, I'm more accurate, I'm staying out of the trees, and it really feels great. This truly is something that I am confident that I could recommend to anybody to try. It really works. So for the whole crew, I want to thank you for watching, and I look forward to longer drives and better golf with Fiberspeed 2000.
I mean, it's like a magic wand, effectively. And it is to me, anyway.
To discover the magic that Fiberspeed can bring to your golf game, just call the toll-free number on the screen. The Fiberspeed that you'll receive is a custom club. Head, shaft, and grip are fitted to your personal requirements by Series 5 Golf, one of the finest professional club makers in the country. In this special television offer, you'll also receive Buddy Shelton's sensational natural swing video, which includes a special section by tour professional Marlene Floyd on the secrets of power hitting for women. The complete package, custom driver and video, a $395 value, is yours right now for just $199.95. Remember, 15 to 40 yards on your drive and 8 strokes off your game guaranteed. If you're not satisfied in any way, just return the club within 30 days for a full refund. Get ready for a new dimension in golf technology. Call now.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-257-6663. You'll receive the custom-built Fiberspeed 2000 and the Buddy Shelton Natural Swing video, a $395 value for only $199.95 plus shipping. If you wish to pay by check, please have your account number ready for the operator. Step up to a new dimension in golf excitement. Call 1-800-257-6663 right now.
Nothing else will get you the distance plus keep the ball straight like it does.
I went from a 24 to a 16. I've won Most Improved Golfer twice since using Fiberspeed.
The thing about it takes strokes off my game, and I'm happy tonight. I'll get some good sleep.
Paid presentation for Impact Solutions.